Hi, my name is Kirby and I'm making a video today out of outrage. Um, I think about everything that's on the news, the war on crime, the war on bullying, the war on drugs, the war on preteen sex, all these things that can be prevented, all these things that are choices that are made consciously, and how this disease is kept under wraps as if it's this big, deep, dark secret that nobody's supposed to know about, that nobody's supposed to pay attention to. And there are people dying from this, painful, horrible deaths daily, and it's ignored. And I think what bothers me the most about it is that our own community, the Black community, is so ignorant to our own problems. I'm speaking about sickle cell right now. And if you guys don't know what that is, it's a disease. It's a form of cancer that attacks the blood daily, that creates blood clots from the weather, from stress, from anything and everything. And you can be in severe, horrible, unbearable pain for weeks, months at a time. And yet this disease is so under wraps, so unknown. Especially, I would think that because it's mainly in African Americans, not just African Americans, but it's mostly an African American, African Black problem, that we would know more about it. But we don't. A migraine is a blood clot. Have you ever gotten a migraine and felt the pain? You can barely move. And that's just in one spot. Imagine that pain over your whole body at all hours of the day. My fiance has sickle cell, and I watch him every day struggle to wake up in the morning, struggle through the pain, make a way, and he gets no sympathy from anybody at all. They give fucking government assistance to crackheads and alcoholics. Shit that motherfuckers chose to do. You chose to become an alcoholic. You chose to become a crackhead. That was a choice you made. He didn't choose to have sickle cell. Yet these people can get Social Security, disability, good Medicare, all this support, rehab, and all this other crap that the government is so willing to pay for. But my fiance, who has a disease that he was diagnosed with at 5, can't get a bus pass, can't get decent medical insurance. I mean, do you even understand the severity of this disease? He wasn't expected to live past 25. And yet, nobody took notice to that. He couldn't be in gym class when he was younger because it was too much strain on his body. Yet, nobody takes this disease seriously. He has to take chemotherapy. And yet, this is supposed to not be a problem. He's supposed to be able to work through this. If he goes outside and a breeze hits him, he'll be in the hospital for 3 weeks or more. Yet they expect him to work. Explain to me how that's supposed to work. It's people who don't have diseases who get sick when they go out in the cold. Your disease is affected by the cold weather, by the hot weather, by stress, and yet you can't get any assistance at all. His kidneys failed when he was like 15, but they wouldn't cover the surgery. They want him to have a bone marrow transplant. Do you know how serious that is? To get a bone marrow transplant, you'll be the boy in the bubble. You'll be a bubble boy. But he's basically living that lifestyle now because he can't leave the house without getting sick and having to go to the hospital. Do you know how many sickle cell patients get addicted to pain medication because they're in pain all day, every day? They take pain medication all day, every day, just to make it through the day. Just to make it through the day. For you to be in pain all day, every day, they hook you up to a machine in the hospital. I think it's called a PCA or a PCP, something like that, where they shoot morphine into your body all day, every day, for however long you're in the hospital. He's been in the hospital for 2 months at a time. If you're getting morphine all day, every day for 2 months straight and they send you home, don't they think that there is going to be a problem? But they don't take this disease seriously. But I haven't seen nothing on the news about sickle cell. I see any and everything on the news. I see stupid celebrity bullshit on the news every time I turn on the TV. But I don't see anything about a disease that is killing off our culture, that's attacking us, that people are sitting in the hospital screaming out in pain because it's so horrible and they are being ignored. But I see all this other crap. When you have sickle cell, it affects your whole body. It's a form of cancer. A lot of people don't know that, but yes, it's a form of cancer. When you have cancer of the ovaries or of the lungs, it attacks that one body part. When you have sickle cell, it's cancer of the blood. Your blood flows everywhere. So it attacks every part of your body. Every time you go into a sickle cell crisis, it puts wear and tear on your body. My fiance is 28 years old and has the body of a 50-year-old. He can't run. He can't put strain on his body. He's in pain right now and can barely move. When you go into a crisis and you're a sickle cell patient, you can barely even walk. He goes into a crisis and he can't even pick up a water bottle. He can't pick up a pill bottle. He can't take the medication that he's supposed to be taking every day because the pain is so severe, because his body is so weak. And yet, he can't get anything at all. He can't get decent insurance to get the transplants that he needs, to get the blood transfusions that he needs. He can't get Section 8. He can't get a disability check, but they're giving crackheads and alcoholics and people faking to be bipolar all that, though. You can't fake sickle cell. All you have to do is test your blood. You can't fake that. But I can fake being bipolar all day long and get a check. That's absolutely insane. And it's an outrage. And every person in the Black community should be outraged. Because they've turned us against ourselves. We don't care enough to look into our own problems. We're too busy paying attention to everybody else's problems. Look at your own people. Take care of your own people. Look at the people sitting next to you. I'm extremely disappointed. I'm disappointed in my government. I'm disappointed in the people around me. I don't know what to say. It's heartbreaking. I'll be making more videos. Hit me up. Y'all enjoy the rest of y'all day. God bless. Bye.